Greetings, my friend. I am Confucius, and I welcome you to this moment of reflection. In a world so fast-paced, filled with constant pressure for results, I invite you to take a step back and consider a simple yet profound truth. Do not focus on the result, but rather on the journey itself. Think about that for a second. What does it mean to not focus on the result? We are taught from an early age to chase outcomes, to measure success by what we achieve. But my friend, let me tell you a story. Long ago, there was a farmer who planted a field of rice. Each day, he tended to his crops with dedication. He watered them, nurtured them, and kept the soil healthy. As the months passed, he became impatient, for the plants were growing slowly, and he could not yet see the harvest he so desperately desired. One day, a wise old man passed by the field and saw the farmer standing, staring at his crops, worrying. "Why do you look so troubled?" the wise man asked. The farmer replied, "I've worked so hard, yet the harvest seems so far away. I wonder if it will ever come to fruition." The wise man smiled and said, "You are focusing too much on the result. The seed has already been planted. Every day you water it, the rice grows quietly beneath the surface. You cannot rush the process. True growth happens in its own time, just as true wisdom does. When you focus too much on the end, you miss the beauty of the journey." And so the farmer learned. He tended his field not in the hope of a harvest, but in the joy of the present moment, knowing that each small effort led him closer to his goal. When the harvest finally came, it was abundant, not just because of his work, but because he had respected the process. In this story, my friend, the farmer teaches us a valuable lesson. Focus on the process, not the result. In every small action, you are growing, and growth is never wasted, even when the fruits of your labor are not immediately visible. This is why I encourage you not to rush through life, chasing only what you can see ahead. Rather, cherish each moment, each lesson, and each step along the way. Just like the farmer, when you focus on the process, you align yourself with the rhythm of nature and the flow of life. There is another story I would like to share with you. A young man came to me eager to become a master archer. He was determined to hit the bullseye on his very first attempt. But I told him, do not focus on the target. Focus on your breath, your stance, the pull of the string. The target will come when you are ready. The young man, impatient and eager for success, ignored my words. He focused only on hitting the target. Day after day, he missed. His frustration grew and soon he gave up. But the next time he came to me, I asked him to let go of his obsession with the bullseye. Focus only on the present moment, I said. Trust yourself and the process. This time he listened. He practiced with mindfulness, his attention on his technique, not the outcome. Slowly, his shots became more accurate. Eventually, the bullseye was hit, but it wasn't the focus. The focus was on mastering the art, trusting the process, and improving each time. The lesson here is simple but profound. The more you focus on the result, the further away it gets. True mastery and success are achieved through consistent effort, patience, and most importantly, presence. When you let go of the need for instant gratification, you allow yourself to grow into the person capable of achieving what you desire. You see, my friend, life is much like these stories, like the rice field and the bow. We often lose ourselves in the pursuit of a distant goal, only to find that it eludes us because we have failed to be present in the moment. There is a saying, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. But what I truly wish to tell you is this. Each step along the journey is just as important as the destination. The rice field is nourished not only by the harvest, but by every act of care and attention in the interim. The archer's skill is perfected not by hitting the target, but by the hundreds of practice shots taken with focus and humility. So today I ask you, my friend, where have you been focusing too much on the result and not enough on the process? What small steps can you take right now to embrace the journey, to trust the path, and to learn from every moment along the way? Take a deep breath, reflect, and know that you are exactly where you need to be. The true wisdom lies not in where you end up, but in who you become along the journey. Remember, my friend, do not worry about the harvest while the seed is still being planted. Trust in the process, embrace each step, and let your efforts blossom when the time is right. Thank you for joining me in this moment of reflection. If you found this lesson meaningful, I invite you to subscribe and stay with me as we continue to explore the wisdom of the past and how it can guide us in the present. May your path be clear, and may you find peace in each step you take.